Welcome back, everyone. Today we're diving into something a little different.
Yeah, a bit of a departure for sure.
Jazz and Lies. What a title, huh?
It definitely grabs your attention.
It does. It's actually a song from this multimedia project called AI-lig.
Right, a fascinating blend of music and visuals and storytelling
Yeah.
and AI.
Yeah, exploring that whole AI thing, which is, everywhere these days. But before we get too deep into that, let's stick with this song for a bit. Jazz and Lies. What do you think when you hear that?
Well, honestly, the first thing that comes to mind is the Roaring Twenties.
Oh, yeah, totally. Like flapper dresses,
Yeah.
speakeasies.
Exactly, that era of jazz, of course, but also that undercurrent of, well, lies and deception.
Right, like you can't have all that glitz and glamour without some secrets lurking beneath the surface, right?
Precisely, and that's what the song seems to be hinting at, that duality.
There's definitely a lot of that in the lyrics. This line, jazz and lies, champagne and cheers, really stood out to me. It's almost like a warning.
Yes, I see that, like a juxtaposition of the celebratory and the deceptive.
Right, so how does this all tie back to the whole AI angle?
I think the connection lies in the idea of performance. In the song, the characters are putting on a show, right? They're crafting an image, projecting a certain persona.
And AI can do that too, can it?
Absolutely. We're already seeing AI systems that can create incredibly realistic images, write music, even hold conversations that are almost indistinguishable from humans.
So are we headed for a world where it's hard to tell what's real and what's fabricated? Just like in the song.
It's a question we have to grapple with. Because as AI becomes more sophisticated, the lines between reality and artificiality will continue to blur.
I mean, think about how easy it is to get caught up in a carefully curated online persona or be swayed by targeted advertising. Are we all becoming performers in a way?
In a sense, yes, we're constantly presenting versions of ourselves to the world, often through a digital lens.
And the song even touches on that idea of the audience being complicit, doesn't it? I'm thinking of the line, they love the wicked, they cheer the sly.
Oh, absolutely. It suggests that we, as consumers, are drawn to the spectacle, even if we suspect there's something not quite genuine beneath it. Just like in the 1920s when people flocked to speakeasies even though they knew it was illegal.
There's something about the forbidden, the taboo, that makes it all the more alluring.
Right, and the song plays on that. It's saying, in the world of razzle, the truth's a lie.
Okay, so it's about performance, it's about deception, and maybe it's a commentary on our own relationship with technology and how we present ourselves online. But what about the setting? Why is Chicago in the 1920s such a crucial part of this?
Well, Chicago in that era was a hotbed of creativity and innovation, but also a place where corruption and crime were rampant.
Right, Al Capone and all that.
Yeah,
Like, everyone knows about that side of Chicago.
exactly. But it was also a place where jazz music flourished, where people saw escape and entertainment. So the setting itself embodies this tension between light and shadow, truth and lies.
In this city of shadows, we shine so bright, is how the song puts it.
Yeah, and that line captures it perfectly. It's that contrast that makes the song so compelling.
So we've got the setting, we've got the themes of performance and deception. But what's the overall message here? What's Jazz and Lies really trying to tell us?
I think it's urging us to be more discerning, to question what we see and hear, especially in a world saturated with information and artificiality.
To look beyond the surface, to think critically about the narratives we're being presented with,
Yes, and to remember that things are not always what they seem.
which honestly feels more relevant than ever, especially with AI becoming such a big part of our lives.
It makes you wonder, what will our own jazz and lies look like in the future? What kind of performances and deceptions will we create and encounter in the digital age?
Ooh, that's a good question. Definitely something to ponder.
It is, because as technology continues to evolve, so too will the nature of truth and lies, and the ways in which we perceive and interact with the world around us.
Food for thought, for sure. Well, I think we've covered a lot of ground today. Jazz and Lies is a song with layers, that's for sure.
Oh, it definitely is. It's an invitation to think critically about the world we're creating, and to remember that even in the most dazzling performances, there are always shadows lurking beneath the surface.
Well said. And on that note, we'll leave you to ponder the allure and the dangers of Jazz and Lies. Until next time.